Hey guys, what's up? Seems like every time I get on a good streak of content and whatnot, I always end up having a video where I say the same thing and I'm like, oh, but here I am. But it's like, well, what do you do all day? Well, here's the deal, dudes. I am the equivalent of like a stay-at-home mom, which sounds super stupid, but like, I mean, on paper, that's basically the deal. I have multiple sclerosis, which has given me both the lifelong curse of agony and misery, whatever you want to call it, but like at the same time, it gave me free time. Yay, free time that you can't really use, because I spent a lot of the free time of my early diagnosis days, you know, dealing with being depressed about my entire life changing and a whole bunch of other shit. And then I got to this point where I'm happily married and I've got my kids and everything, and like, I don't know if you know how this works, but when you're grown-ups in America, it takes two now. It used to be one person could be the breadwinner and the other person could take care of the house. These days, you need two people to be the breadwinners, two more people to pay for taking care of the house, and another set of family members just keeping you on the fucking right path. It's tough for like everybody, I assume. Sorry, I don't know why I'm still talking like that. Anyway, so like, what do I do all day? Well, I wake up usually between 5:30 and 7 a.m. Lately, it's been a little closer to 7:30ish because depends on how late I stay up or what I do the day before. Because if I stay up past 10 o'clock, my God, these days, whew. Anyway, so you know, I wake up fucking early. It's still dark outside. Everybody's asleep. My wife has to get up and go to work. I used to wake up after her, but now I wake up before her. I wake up, go make myself some coffee, and I sit in the dark and I drink coffee and I think about stuff a lot, which is normal for me. Maybe I'll like do some writing on some little like silly ideas I got, or maybe I'll like just think about video ideas. Who knows? But that's what I do usually. Drink my coffee, scroll through Twitter and Facebook and whatnot, and have my quiet time. And my wife gets up, gets ready, and leaves. She used to leave before I woke up, but I got tired of not seeing her all day, so I started waking up before she wakes up, so that I could at least see her before she leaves. And then she goes to work, and that's usually around, 6:30 in the morning anyway. So she's gone when it's usually still dark, and then I stay up, and then I get my daughter that's at school. I get her awake, get her ready for school, do that whole thing, get her off to the bus, and then I have an indiscriminate amount of time. It's a short amount, but it's an indiscriminate amount of time before the baby wakes up. If she doesn't wake up before a certain amount of time, I will wake her up because I don't want her like messing up her schedule for the day. But even then, I've only got a small bit of time, which again I use to either like, now that it's daytime and the older one is off to school, I use that time to sort of like do some morning stuff, like if I need to clean up anything around the house, or like again if I'm like working on something. And then little Beans wakes up, take care of her, do breakfast, do morning routine stuff. And then it used to be when she was little, she was easier to like take care of than contained somewhere where I could either keep an eye on her, or like I knew she was contained and good for a good 20 minutes or so. I could make a video, maybe I could sit down with a controller and play a few minutes of a game that has like a drop in, drop out, or a pause feature that I can use, which is why like games like DayZ fell off of my radar. Not my radar, but just I couldn't play because DayZ is a game where I have to have my headset on, I have to have my room all dark, I have to just be focused. I need to hear every sound. I need to have, thought. I need to be able to be strategic. I need to figure out how to survive, blah, blah, blah. I can't have an ear open or be listening for a baby or be distracted. DayZ, it's all or nothing for me. And so, I could barely do that. And then the chances that I do have to, it's, you have the whole stress of like wanting to do something, and then when you finally can, you don't want to because you finally got some free time. You're like, well, now I want to do this. I need to like just chill or decompress for a minute, and then you want to play your game, but by then you've used up your time. So that's what happens with me most of the time. My gaming time was when I could sneak out, you know, between the baby needing something, and then as she's gotten older, that's actually become more difficult because now she's like a little person. She wants things, she can talk, and there's no amount of time that I can sit down for without her yelling or needing something, or maybe accidentally hurting, you know, kids. So like, as she's gotten older, it's actually become harder for me currently to juggle. And then like I said, my wife she works the whole day. She gets home in time to like make dinner and then do bedtime stuff and go to bed. And then she's got to get up early again. So it's not like we can like hang out and play games, or I can like take over the TV or do my thing. So like, it's just been a busy schedule. And some people might hear that, or any of my range of videos that are like, oh, I wish I could make more content, but I can't. This is what I can do for now. Some people might hear that and be like, hey, why do you even bother? And like, I mean, because fuck you, that's why. Right? Like, isn't that why anybody does anything? Because fuck you, that's why. I'm always gonna make videos. And sometimes it's just going to be talky stuff. And one day, the right amount of people are going to hear me talking and go, I like what you're saying. And they're going to keep watching. And that's fine. I don't try to be inflammatory or like start shit on any side of any subject. So like, I don't get the whole viral like, oh, he said this guy said that, we're going to cancel him. Or I don't start fights that have two sides to them usually that people will fight about. I just make what I make and I do what I do, and lately I haven't been able to do the playing part as much. The VR is just impossible almost, because a controller you can, you know, set down, pick it up, whatever, but the VR, it requires the headset. It has, you know, all the things that go with VR. It's more so than DayZ. You're not just, do you need to be in the game, you're literally in the game. Your headset, your handles, or gun, you know, peripheral, whatever you're using, you got your area, like everything's set up, and to have to like stop, take all that off, go see what the problem is, come back, like that's not happening. So it's become a little bit more difficult to juggle playing VR games. And as far as controller games go, like I don't know. I don't want to like blame my age. I don't know what to blame. Depression, I don't know. But like, controller-based games have kind of just been blah lately. And the VR kind of took over because it's new to me. And if I haven't mentioned it, I'm fucking 39. And for somebody who grew up as a child in the 80s, before consoles really became a thing, and like any of that shit, it was all future. This is all future tech. This is all like impossible dream future tech. So the fact that I have a VR helmet that I don't even get to use half the time, like, it's frustrating in and of itself to like have it and not be able to use it. But at the same time, like, just having it is like, I can't believe I have a fucking VR. But like I said, the timing of all these things, me not wanting to play controller games very much, VR taking away all the magic, and there not being very many games I want to play. Everything's pretty much just the same shit over and over, and I haven't seen anything new that looks like, hey, that's actually new. So, you know, until I get more actual free time to just dick around on video games like I used to, and I could play 10 different games in one day, like, until I can get back to that, I'm not going to be able to do that shit anymore. And until then, like, I'm just going to do what I always do, make my videos. I'll make gaming videos, but I'll probably have a lot more talking videos coming up, because, like, when I'm not playing games or taking care of my kids, I'm thinking about shit and talking about shit. Hang on, I'm going to squish an ant. I got these big ants in my house sometimes. Oh, yeah. Now, don't tell the Buddhist side of me that I did that, because, like, I'm a paradox. I'm a contradictory person sometimes, because I'm very like Buddhist in ideals, but I'm also like, oh, get that fucking bug out of my house, squish. So technically the ants are the only ones that I squish indiscriminately, because A, they outnumber us, and B, they've invaded my territory, and I've given them ample opportunity to retreat. So when I see one, I make an example. Anyway, that's taken care of. What was I saying? Yeah, my gaming schedule. So mostly game videos are going to be VR because that's what I want to play, and a lot of the next upcoming videos that I do make will probably be a lot of just talk with either rehashed background videos or content I couldn't use for something else that I just throw in the background while I talk. But otherwise, I guess nothing's really changed. Just keeping everybody up to speed. The world is still kind of fucking crazy. I don't know if you pay attention. If you're anywhere around my age, then you've got to be paying somewhat attention and being like, man, what the hell? We all just want to live peacefully, you know? Everybody just wants to live. And we want to be free, we want to be happy, and we want everybody to fuck off. And that's going to be my presidential campaign slogan. That's right. Higgs 2024. Be free, be happy, fuck off. Love you guys. Bye! What are you waiting for? Subscribe, bitch.